Hi, everybody, or I say everybody, whoever watches this. If you want to put a face to a name and I guess assess who I am and what I'm like as a person, I guess it's easier to listen to me speak and perhaps to even see me speak. A lot of the time I don't do videos because I'm running around doing a zillion different things, and also because I have kids at home and I don't want them on YouTube with me, understandably, except my fur ones. Here's one of my fur kids there. Yeah, I guess if you've been watching anything that I've been putting on the channel or looking at the subreddit or X, where I am Daisy, you will find some of the information about who I am. But I guess it would be helpful, I suppose, for you to know a bit more about me to see whether you actually think I have credibility or not, because my credibility has certainly been dismissed by a fair amount of people out there, and that's been interesting. A really interesting experience, not something that I've ever experienced in my life before, the level of being dismissed and mocked, because I guess that doesn't really happen very regularly in the chosen profession that I'm in. But anyway, just so you know who I am a clinical psychologist. I've had 15 years of experience. I worked in correctional facility as one of my jobs, but primarily I do work as a private practicing clinical psychologist. I love psychology. I'm a total psych nerd, always have been, or at least have been since I was 17, and I got involved in, or I started my interest in psychology after myself receiving a diagnosis of OCD, and delving into this whole world of understanding anxiety and mental health issues. So yeah, that's what made me decide to be a psychologist in the first place, and I have never really looked back, other than when I've got piles of admin work to do that I absolutely hate. I'm a talker and a listener, but not a writer. I can't stand it at all, particularly not the boring admin-y stuff. But I am actually writing a book. I just said I'm not a writer, but I am writing a book. It's a sort of therapy-based sort of integrative framework, and that's actually what I had planned to use my YouTube for. And I will do much better professional videos when I do that. But, oh, hello, there are people actually watching. This is actually not particularly about Rick Allen right now. It's just about who I am, because I feel like people need to maybe know who I am in order to maybe see if they want to take me seriously or not. So what you'll see if you look at my channel is that I started this just purely to do videos of my pets, and then subsequently did a whole lot of my chemo journey because I'm a breast cancer survivor, but my ultimate goal was to start a YouTube channel that was all about psychology or psychotherapy, and that is in the works. So I am writing a book and creating a website and content that is all about empowering people, parents, children, and adults. But I kind of got sidetracked by this case along the way, and I've sort of halted work on my book at the moment because I got kind of fixated on this case. And if you want to know why I got fixated on this case, it's not because I want to be in charge of this case, because I'm not a lawyer at all, but it was because I saw a man who I believe was so similar to so many of the clients that I've worked with through my career, and I thought maybe I'd have something beneficial to add to the whole group that are advocating for Rick Allen, for justice for Rick Allen, and that was adding my little tiny part, which was psychological understanding of vulnerable people who have a history of anxiety. Unfortunately, this space hasn't been super kind and welcoming, but I will always be super kind and welcoming back, because I've worked really hard to work through my own demons so that I don't get as defensive and negative towards other people and don't project any of that onto people. And so I do hold very high standards for myself, as much as, yes, my feelings get hurt sometimes. I'm here for the right reasons, and I will continue to be. I'm not walking away, even though this space has been incredibly stressful at times, I've learned. I'm not going to completely walk away, because I do believe that Rick Allen is somebody who deserves to have people advocating for him, and I'll continue to advocate as much as I can. The reason I am so obsessive, like I said, about this case is because in Rick I see someone who is like me in some ways, and is like my clients, and could have been my dad back in the day. And I don't think I could ever sit by and watch an innocent man languish in jail for 130 years. I'm actually going to tear up saying that, because it's actually really sad. It just makes me so sad. And when I heard about the confessions, and when I saw the interrogation videos, as I said, in Rick I saw someone like myself, like my clients with OCD and anxiety disorders, who would potentially confess to something they didn't do. And that's why I advocated. I'm going to have to go because my kids are here, and I don't want them on the video. No, you are not coming on the video.
Who is it? Who is it?
No.
Who is it?
No, darling, no.
Who is it? Who is it?
Darling, it's on my YouTube. I don't want you on that one.